travel for music. We got a great band currently out touring with Kanye West. They're from Los Angeles. The Dilated Peoples are awesome. And they're here. Our first guest tonight is a former Playboy playmate turned MTV hostess turned author. Sounds like my resume. Her new book, Belly Laughs, is out now. Here she is, Jenny McCarthy. Jenny.
Oh, I like your audience.
I haven't seen you in front. Aren't they great?
They are. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they love you. How are you?
I'm good. Do you remember the last time I saw you?
I honestly can't even remember.
I think it was the first time I met you.
I think it was the first day I worked at MTV.
Yes, it was at the
Motel California.
Yes, the Motel California.
That was like 18 years ago.
It was my last day and your first, and I went,
yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, I was like on my way, my way in, and it was exciting, and it was like, you know, my whole future's ahead of me, and you were just on your way out.
I know, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's great.
And now we're here.
What's happening? Well, take me back from that day when we met.
Oh, I need about an hour, dude.
You have 10 minutes.
I've been in... I've gotten married. I've been in television development for 6 years.
Right.
I've done 6 pilots. I have one coming out for this fall. I wrote a book. I had a baby, but I didn't blow out my vagina.
Wow. Better than our last pregnant guest who was here.
Thank you.
You have Evans 2, your son?
My son is 2 years old.
And you've written this book here, Belly Laughs,
Belly
which I'm
Laughs.
hearing just great things about.
It's doing so good.
But this is not really just like, this is some serious stuff going on about your pregnancy. Why did you decide to write this book?
When I became pregnant, there were so many crappy books out there. I shouldn't say crappy. There's some good ones, but they were so technical.
Right.
And they didn't really discuss things like letting go of your G-string and buying granny panties and the blue Twinkies. Like I have a chapter called The Blue Twinkies, which talks about your swollen vagina. I like the fact that we're on so late because I can say vagina.
Yeah, no, sure, go ahead.
I just wanted something real and raw.
Like, you mean after the birth process?
Right before, blood flows. Do you ever watch National Geographic shows where the monkey is kind of in heat?
I love that one. Yeah, what about it?
They kind of look like blue Twinkies. Therefore the name. Boy, am I just turning off men across America? Yeah. Maybe I can do a button a little bit there.
No, that's all right. What happened? What didn't you, I mean, pregnancy for women, they do so much research. What didn't you know that was going to happen in your pregnancy that you learned about that disappointed you? I mean, it seems to be pretty straightforward.
You would think.
Morning sickness, weird cravings, things like that.
Being fat. I was 204 pounds delivery.
Well, you knew that was going to happen, right?
Kind of didn't think I was going to be, you know, obese. Something though, God, I feel so bad talking about this, but...
You wrote a book about it. What do you mean?
I know. But, you know, there was something about pooping on the table that people never talked about. And I'm serious, and I was telling...
If there's a blue Twinkie and a pooping on the table chapter, this could be the greatest book ever written.
Thank you.
I don't think I'm pregnant, but I'm reading it. What's the problem with... And you look serious. Is that a medical thing?
No, like
you don't control
my
your
mother
bladder?
said, gee, I really hope you don't poop on the table. I go, what the hell are you talking about? And she said, well, when you push, you're pushing with the same muscles.
And
rather
so it's
violently,
it's a natural thing.
Naturally.
I've never heard of that. Has anybody ever heard of that? No. That's disgusting.
And how about this? It's disgusting.
Did you poop?
You have to read the book.
Oh, that's the sell for the book?
If I pooped on the table, it's all in here.
That's great. That was better than like Bill O'Reilly's sell when he was pushing his book. How I feel about politics, it's in the book. This is much more interesting. Now I'm going to read it. I'm dying to know.
It's the truth. And
in fact, talk amongst yourselves. Let me go right to the back of the book.
I asked many pregnant women, and 99% of them, the ones that didn't have C-sections, said yes.
Right. Well, see, you know, I mean, it seems, all kidding aside, I mean, listen, when you're giving birth and it's without the drugs and it's, you know, not a C-section, I think just sort of everything's off the table. Because what's happening at that time is just, I would imagine to be so prolific that...
It is.
I mean, something like that is just, hey, whatever.
It's psychotic. I mean, it's...
Did you videotape the thing?
Yes, but I made sure it was only from here up. So it's just me going the whole 3.5 hours.
Right.
Then I went to emergency C-section, so... That's a whole other book.
This whole experience of your pregnancy that you wrote in the book, it doesn't sound, it doesn't sound like much fun.
No.
Are you going to have another child? Or
oh, yeah. But when you read like the horrific, horrible, funny stories, you see the ending, it's like a fairy tale.
All right, let's move on to something more sexy.
More
let's talk about Playboy for a second. They just had their I'll never get over what you just said, though.
Sorry.
The visuals.
Was it the National Geographic one? No.
No, it was the other one.
Oh, okay.
They had their 50th anniversary special.
They did, and I did a little A&E special.
Do you go by the mansion a lot? How long did you live at the Playboy Mansion?
You know, they have you live there. I was a playmate, if anyone doesn't know. They have you live there for about a month. But when I was there, he was married to Kimberly, so it was very quiet and subdued. And when I came, can I tell you a quick short story?
Please,
I'll do it in a
that's
second.
what you're here for.
Great Playboy story. I'm just coming off the plane from Chicago, Southside Chicago girl. I've got like one eyebrow this long. I don't know about, man, I've got a bush that goes down to my feet.
I think this is the creative. I've seen this Aerosmith video. Like the chick gets off the bus, gets wooed.
It's me. So the limo picks me up, and I'm like, oh my God. Pulls up in front of the Playboy Mansion. I look, and I'm like, this is amazing. I get to stay in this mansion, and we grew up in a small house. The limo keeps going and parks in front of the garage. And like, this is the Playmate headquarters. Like, this is where the Playmates stay. So you're in like a little guard shack. This is back in the day when Kimberly was in the house. But I'm like walking in my little like Target outfit that I got. And I open the door, and there's this Playmate sitting there in the bed like this. Hi. And I go, nice view, huh? And I just look at her, and she goes, don't mind me, I'm just hot waxing my poon. That was my introduction to Playboy.
Oh, no.
True story.
Mom, go to sleep.
You know what? You know what the problem was?
Go buy something on that infomercial that's on right now. I can't believe you're saying this.
Well, you know what?
That's the type of. I think guys imagine that they have this fantasy, and I hope you don't ruin it for us, that there's just pillow fights going on with playmates all the time, and oops, and like everything's on the buddy system. You're sort of skipping through the lawn. Look, there's a monkey. It's like Beth has like a zoo, and you're naked.
I think that's how it is probably now.
Do you go by the mansion a lot now?
I've gone to a few parties, and they're back to the wild days. Where I'm like, wow, I'm so glad it wasn't like this when I was there, because I'd still be in the hot tub.
Did you ever see anybody having sex in the grotto? You don't have to say names, but that still goes on.
I've walked in there and went, oh my God.
Have you ever had sex in the grotto?
No, I've never had sex in the grotto. I've never had
sex
in that property.
You tell me the truth, right?
I'm obviously very honest.
Right. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Did you poop on the table?
You have to read the book.
Oh, come on, back to that. Well, how much time? I don't have much time. Can you be quick, because we had John Edwards.
Sure.
His book was on.
John Edwards. Hi, was on it.
You know the guy who talks.
Yeah, I was on it. I was on the show.
I don't know if he's real. Completely real. I asked him to give me a reading, and he was like, "No, we can't do it on the air. I can do it off the air," which to me means, you might.
You know why? Because he's probably nervous being on a talk show. It's different energy.
He has his own show.
Yeah, but it's his baby.
What did he do for you that makes you a believer?
I had my mom with me, and he brought my grandpa and my grandmother and was telling like intimate stories of when my mom was a little girl with him that I didn't know, and my mom was just sitting there bawling.
Oh, wow. So you're a believer.
Oh, completely.
Why didn't he mention the whole pooping thing in the pregnancy? He could have warned you.
Kind of did, actually, in a way.
Wow, that's great. And we're also going to Vegas. You're the perfect person to ask, because you've spent a lot of time at the Hard Rock.
I paid for the new wing at the Hard Rock.
Right. I've been there a bunch, too. Do you have any sort of advice for us before we go? Do you go there anymore? Probably not that much.
Yeah, I do, once in a while.
But you knew everybody at the Hard Rock.
Every pit boss knew me, because I literally gambled my ass off. Me and Ben Affleck paid for that place.
Yeah, but back in the day, a little bit more, it's not more recently. I mean, Vegas, for you, and there's like a ton of bachelor parties.
Oh, that was just plain stupid with the guy bachelor parties. Just kiss him, man, just kiss him. You don't kiss anybody else, he's getting married. Yeah, I heard that one, buddy. But you know what was weirder was the bachelorette parties.
The girls are
would
worse.
Follow me into the bathroom, and I'm in the stall going to the bathroom, and they'd crawl underneath the stall and be like, I love you, while I'm peeing.
Yeah. We learn a lot about women on this show.
Especially this one.
And I got to mention, so the book's out.
Book's out. Bad Girls Guide is a
some
sitcom
good,
coming out.
disgusting late night reading. Pick it up. Somebody read the book quickly and tell me what happens in the end.
If you're pregnant, for the love of God, send it to your pregnant friends. They'll.
UPN. You have a show? Is this right? The Bad Girls Guide,
based off a book series called The Bad Girls Guide.
All right.
So look for that.
Awesome. Great to see you again. Congratulations. Jane McCarthy, everybody. We'll be right back with Mike Birbiglia and the Dilated Pupils.